Antetokounmpo did not have a dream matchup against LeBron last night since both stars sat out, but that doesn't mean they aren't going to be compared to each other. LeBron is arguably the face of the league, but Giannis said yesterday that he doesn't want to be the face of the league if he can't be himself, if people feel he's not American enough. He also added that he never expected to be compared to LeBron in any way. Giannis said, quote, "I didn't expect myself to be getting that close and tight with LeBron James because he's effing LeBron. Coming into this league, I never saw myself as one of the best players in the league, and being that LeBron type of player, that's the truth. I could say, yes, I always thought I could be like LeBron James or better or whatever, but that's not the truth." We're joined by FS1 NBA analyst Chris Broussard. Good to have you with us, but Shannon, I'll start with you. What do these quotes from Giannis tell you?
Well, you know what?
He's ready.
I can't wait to hear this.
I've been waiting for this for very long. What I've learned in my years of television is that when you speak for an extended period of time and the tone of your voice starts to raise, they will say you're going on a rant, even though you're not ranting. So I'm going to be as calm as I possibly can. What this tells me about Giannis is that from the very first moment he got into the league until now, he's always viewed LeBron James as the best player. You heard what he said. He didn't mention anybody else. Now, LeBron James is not the only player that's in the NBA. He's not the only player that's in the NBA when he got in. But he said, to see myself as LeBron and to be compared to a LeBron James type? He said, I could have told you I could have been a LeBron type.
I thought this was a Giannis.
He's using it to say LeBron's the GOAT. This is essentially what you're doing. That's essentially what you're doing.
Man.
This
poor kid.
Listen to what I'm saying.
He comes from Greece and he gets hijacked by you.
Let me
turn it into a LeBron.
No, I'm saying is that how he views it. Now, this is all, if he finished with these numbers, 27, 12, and 6. If he finished with numbers like that, this will only be the second time in NBA history a player has had 27, 12, and 6. The other, Oscar Robertson, in the year he averaged a triple-double. He's doing it on 58% shooting.
So?
The thing that makes him so unique is that 3 steps past half court, he's at the rim dunking.
Right.
He shot 40% from the three-point line in February, so that's getting better. For the longest time, people treated him like they treat LeBron. We're going to build a wall. We're not letting you get to the paint. If you want to hit the three, you want to hit the outside shot, okay, so be it. Now he's making them, he's starting to hit that little mid-range shot. If he ever get proficient, don't let him shoot 35%. Don't let him shoot 38% from the three. It's over.
He's developing it, too.
Because you can't, with that Euro step and the amount of ground he can cover, and he's improved his free throw percent shooting. Skip, this dude is, he's special. But it just goes to show you, in his mind, how he views LeBron as the GOAT.
He didn't say he was the GOAT.
I said how he views it.
I missed
that. I'm going to take it a step further. Look, we forget this because last year, LeBron was still the best player in the world.
Right.
This year, even though their team's not well, he averaged 27, 8, and 8. He's still a great player. That makes us forget Giannis and LeBron are really not contemporaries.
No.
Giannis is 10 years younger than LeBron. Like
24,
when LeBron first led the Cavs to the finals in 07 and arguably became the best player in the world, Giannis was 12. So he was not growing up thinking, I'm going to compete against LeBron. It's like when I grew up with Isaiah Thomas, the legend.
Right? He didn't see the Spurs sweep LeBron.
Man, go.
He was just paying attention to this wonderkin, this 22-year-old kid leading this team to the finals over the bad boys in Detroit, the second bad boys.
Yeah.
So my point is, he grew up thinking, like, he's my idol.
Right.
You know, I'm not thinking about competing against him or being as good as him. He's like on another level. And then the second thing is, he's from Greece. I don't believe there's ever been another all-star player from Greece. Koufis, who's not even from Greece, but he's Greek. Is he the best player other than Giannis from Greece? Remember in 2003, same draft as LeBron, Sophocles. Soren Knight, I don't even know how to say his last name.
Yeah.
He was baby Shaq. He got drafted by the Clippers in the second round. Now, he was dominant in Greece. He was baby Shaq. So Giannis is growing up thinking, this dude's the man.
Right.
He gets to the NBA and he's nothing. He never even played a game in the NBA. He was nothing. And so Giannis, there's no way coming from Greece he ever thought, I'm going to be as good as LeBron James. I'm going to be the best player in the world. He's just thinking he probably just wants to make the NBA.
You know what?
So that's what this told me.
Before you go, Skip, you know who this reminds you of? Kobe and Jordan.
But Kobe, at least, I mean, Kobe.
But think about it. Kobe came in '96. Jordan that's 12 years different.
Yeah, in that regard, yes.
I mean, there's such a big.
So Kobe never could be. The only thing is LeBron is having such an extended career and prime.
Right.
That, like, Jordan didn't even play 16 years. So typically, historically, a guy like LeBron would pretty much be retired now.
Yeah. Okay.
While Giannis is coming into his own.
But Kobe knew a whole lot more about Jordan than Giannis knew about
I think
LeBron.
in that regard,
because
you
they're
just
both,
mean age-wise.
Right. But they're both. Jordan is American, Kobe's American, but Giannis is in Greece, so he's only seeing Clippers.
It makes the myth of LeBron even bigger.
Correct.
When you're in Greece.
Even bigger.
Right?
Bigger. Mythology. You know about mythology,
Speaking
right?
of mythology, yes, you just uttered a bunch. I don't know. I got this same
What do you
story.
make of it?
Isn't this the same story?
what are you
I got the
saying
same
about
one.
Same quote?
So here's the quote I read. This
Okay.
is from Giannis. And this is the very story that you're referring
Yes.
to. LeBron was one of my role models. He's one of the guys I looked up to in the NBA.
Okay.
He's one of the best players in the league. He didn't even call him the best player in the league. So,
That is
so
what
can we
Jeannie read. I just read it.
point of clarification? I don't know. Maybe
I just regurgitated what
okay.
Guys, I'm just taking
Okay.
the best quotes
that's
here.
it.
Okay,
Skip has
so
a
we
different
put
read.
that to bed.
Okay. You ain't put it in
Now-
there. It's wide awake.
Now we can go to the Giannis topic. The quote that got me is the reason I can't buy completely in as you have and you're about to be. And it's the quote, coming into the league, I never saw myself as one of the best players in the league and being that LeBron type of player. I don't think he still thinks that. Like he still is like, do I really belong here? Do I fit? And then all the quotes about, am I American enough to be the face of the NBA in America? Well, it's hard. It's hard to break through as that guy. But trust me, there have been players who came along who said, I can, like Manu Ginobili, when he stepped on the NBA floor, he said, I can be the best player in this league. That's what he thought. Now, whether you think he ever even got close to that.
He didn't.
Okay. Well, no, not the best.
Okay, but that was his mentality. He was fearless from the start. He was shattering the mold of the way Popovich coached. Popovich finally said, I had to back off and quit coaching him because he's going to try things every night I don't buy, I don't believe in, and about half of them really work. And sometimes they wind up in the seventh row, right? Okay? But he didn't care.
Right.
Giannis really cares about how he's perceived.
Right.
He's sensitive. He has a softer side to him. He has a playful side. And I need to see, and I know this is harsh, but I need to see a little more of that killer. If you're going to be that guy to take this league over, and he has the potential, he has the capability of it, I need to see more, I got this. I own this game, I own this league.
What he did against Ben Simmons on that dunk and then called him a baby, you want to see more of that. And I do too.
I still do not believe that a foreigner can be the face of an NBA or the face of MLB because we've seen it. Ichiro was a much better player than Derek Jeter. He wasn't the face of MLB. It's
just a quick point of order, because I thought about this. I'm going back a little before you.
Okay.
But in the 60s, when I was a hardcore baseball fan, because it was really all there was to be a fan of.
Clemente.
Listen, Roberto Clemente was real close to being the face of baseball. I was in awe. If I had a chance, because we couldn't see all the games, if I saw Roberto Clemente Pirates, I'm going to watch because he's going to light it up. He's going to make a play in right field or a throw.
Was he bigger than Hank?
He was at least, it was like this.
Because you still had Hank.
I got it.
Really made
I think a lot of African Americans who were really into baseball at that time kind of view him like he was black. I mean, which he is, but he's, you know, but
he wasn't American,
black American.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
Agreed.
Because my dad would always talk about him like that.
And Juan Marichal in those days, he
Right.
was, as a pitcher, he was like a dominating force.
Yeah.
Where you're just, because he had that big kick wind up.
It's just, because here's the thing, Skip. Let's look at Dirk.
Okay?
Dirk's been great.
He is wildly popular.
But Dirk has never been the face of
Here's the thing. First of all, with baseball nowadays, there is the language barrier. Even though the guys may speak English, it's not that well.
Right.
The NBA players that are foreign tend to speak better English.
Right.
And because I feel you on the international player, can they be the face of the league? And I actually said I don't think Giannis last week probably has enough American swag. But in 5 years, and I don't want to discount Anthony Davis, maybe Zion, we'll see what he becomes, Ben Simmons, whatever. But it's possible in 5 years, the 3 or 4 best players in the world could be international. Giannis, Joel Embiid, Luka Doncic, and Nikola Jokic.
Wow.
Now, that's very possible.
Yeah.
2 of the top 5, 2 of the first team All-NBA this year, either Jokic or Embiid at center, and Giannis are going to be international. Now, if I had to pick of those 4, who could be the face of the league? Obviously, Embiid with his charisma and all that.
He has that.
And I'd say Luka would be second. Like, I could see Embiid and Luka being the faces of the league because Luka, a dominant white player who got a little swag and he got attitude and he's going at these brothers.
Yeah.
He's almost like I think he's like a new age Larry Bird.
Yep.
And I think those two.
He's got that in him, but go ahead.
He's a bad boy, though.
bad.
We'll see. But you know what?
Missing a bunch of late game free throws.
Your point about Giannis, and I love Giannis. I said
I know
at the
you
beginning.
do.